Welcome back again, rum lovers. It's Jamie here of Ready Set Rum, and today we got Chairman Reserve 1931. So St. Lucia's, one of the beautiful gems of the Caribbean, has a lot of natural beauty. They have like volcanic island. They have like a mud bathing thing where it's like, I think it's like the mud is warmed up by the volcanic activity. It's just beautiful, like very beautiful place. Never been, really want to go there. And St. Lucia Distillers might be the reason why I get to St. Lucia. All right, guys. So 1931 is one of the premium bottles from that line. Very beautiful on the presentation. They have about an inch thick glass on the bottom here, half inch. Very huge wooden cork on the top here, and just a beautiful bottle. Like, this is something that you really put up on your display. You know, it being full and all, we put up on my display for you guys to see. But since I just have a little bit, it's time to do a review. All right, so this is, I'm seeing conflicting information online. Some people are saying that the bottle is 6 to 11 years. Some are saying it's 6 to 15 years. And it's a combination of 4 of their stills, right? So the question isn't whether it's a combination of their stills. It's a question of like, what exactly is the highest, the oldest, and the youngest in the blend, right? So for you guys who know, you can let me know. But this was bottled in 2017, and the bottle number is 9462. Now, they had gone on the master blender, and the master, and like the CEO went on to the rum cast, and they talked a ton about all their rums, about they have so much stock, and they got stuff aging in like pretty much in the yard, just open, just in the yard, which is crazy. But they also have a lot of barrel picks, and Eskimo Bros, Florida Rum Society, Benny's, everyone does a different barrel pick. Because they have so many still, 2 different John Doors, 1 Vendome, plus a column. I don't know what else they have there, but they have so much that, you know, everyone's getting a different thing, right? You get a 15-year John Deere one, right? Or you get a 15-year Vendome one. You get a mix of the Vendome and the John Doe one. That's like 8 or 5 or 10 or whatever. Like, there's just so many combinations out there. I've only tried about 2 of those picks. I've tried the Florida Rum Society, which is all column, which is awesome. And then I also had the Eskimo Bros, just all pot. I think it was Vendome and John Doe one, like 8 years or 12 years, something like that. Very delicious as well. And they sell these things at like whatever you want, whatever specs you want. So I think the 2 that I had was pretty much like high proof, like 50-something proof, 50-something% alcohol, not proof. So definitely this company is doing a lot of great things. And I first tried this at Tropics in Cocoa Beach, Florida. Tropics, they sold me a pour for like $8 or something. Like, just, it's like, yo, if I know this guy was selling me these pours were so cheap, I'd buy way more pours when I was there. So guys, check out Tropics. Great prices, great food, right off the beach, like literally off the beach. Like the sand, you walk up, you pass like one restaurant, and like the next restaurant is Tropics. So it's like one restaurant. It's weird. It's very small. It's like one building broken into 3, like 3 restaurants. Tropics right off the roadway, but the sand is literally legit. You could throw a stone and hit water, right? So I'm talking about so many great things. Let's get into the rum itself. All right, let's get the color. Very, very amber. This is a deep amber color. And looking at the legs up on top, the legs look pretty tight, like small beads. I'm seeing a ton of small beads creating here, which just speaks to like very high ester congener type rum. They're tight, they're small, they're big enough, they're coming down. I remember I said it was 6 to 11 or 6 to 15. I'm really thinking it's going up to 15 because these beads here, the thickness, good body. I think there's a lot more pot still in here. That, you know, typically when people say it's a mix of column and pot, now they have so many pots. They have like 3 different pot stills that you know, I think that it's a lot of pot in this blend right here. So in fact, bought in 2017, there's no fewer than 14 distillate blends from 4 separate stills. That's what I got from the Fat Rum Pirate on his reviews, on his research, right? So he's the coffee still, they call it a coffee still, but it's a column. But coffee is kind of like the more French style, traditional way, traditional type of the column still, but it's a type of column still. So definitely, and they said it's also a agricole style rum based from homegrown sugarcane. I didn't know that part. Definitely, I didn't know it was agricole style. I was thinking it was more molasses based. Let's see if anyone else has a similar note. Yeah, it does say majority of the 1931 blend comes from traditional molasses rum, while a hidden spunk of the spirit is influenced by St. Lucia agricultural rum product from fresh sugar cane growing in the field adjacent to the distillery. So it's a blend. Honestly, it's Chairman's Reserve needs to do a better, presentation of their information. Like, they really need to let people know what it is, because honestly I'm getting conflicting information from different places. One guy said it's just fresh agricole, which I was like, that seems kind of odd based on my tasting notes I got before. And then Spike's Liquor, from their description, it says a blend of molasses and fresh cane. So guys, 46 proof. I already told you legs are tight, told you about the amber color. Let's get to the nose. It's not really shouting a lot on the nose. Like, deep in here, nothing at all. Starting to get some of that pot. They have a pot still. I don't know. They have a unique nose to them. It's very orangey. It reminds me a little bit of Trinidad, but still I could get some of that funky pot coming in there a little bit. I'm not sure what note that is, but it is. There's a deep fruit, there's a nuttiness, but there's a strong nose that comes off of one of those pot stills that I'm getting at. I'm not sure what to call it. I'm really not sure what to describe that as. I'm gonna go straight to the Fat Rum Pirate because I don't know why. I'm just struggling with some of the descriptions here. But man, the legs are great on this rum. So it says nosing, slightly bourbonesque notes, charred wood, vanilla, peaches, raisins come through the nose. So the nose, you get pine cones, forest full bloom, mingled among slightly briny notes, dark chocolate, coffee, toffee. I'm getting the chocolate, coffee, caramel. Yeah. I don't know what happened to my nose. Like, my nose got exhausted for a little bit. I just wasn't getting any notes at all. Caramel, I don't know about some of these notes here. Caramel I'm not really getting, and the pine cones and the charred wood with forest and all that I'm not really getting. It's forest the note that I'm struggling with. I never thought to describe something as forest before. But definitely pretty light. I'm surprised how light it is on the nose. Taking really deep pulls. I am getting the chocolate, I'm getting the bitter notes. And honestly, like, there's stuff kind of floating in this bottle. Yeah, there's some floats in the bottle. They did say it was slightly filtered. Alright, that's enough on the nose. Let's get into tasting. Wow. So the palate is so smooth, like butter, sweet, orange. I'm getting like different types of fruit in every sip. You get orange and you get some baking fruits and you get some lighter fruits like peaches or something. Very, very smooth. 43%, 46%. Man, this is a good one. It smells like bitterness, but not a lot. So the fat rum pirate says a touch of mintiness, bright, fresh, clean, burst of cocoa, touch of tobacco. Mid part has a nice oaky. I'm getting some oat there, alongside banana, dark chocolate, and caramel. It's for the caramel, not really any banana, but man, this is a really well balanced rum. Like, this is kind of what you expect at the top flagship of a company. You know, a lot of these older legacy brands, they weren't really high on the proofs, on the, you know, the proof and the percentage, but definitely did a really good job on the blends. And this is just really approachable, right? That's the thing, you know, there's rum made for rum geeks, you know, 50 something proof, really strong, pot still, funk, boom, boom. But this is not that. It's not like a lot of strong flavors, a lot of strong notes. It is a lot more a really well balanced combination of their stills. I am getting the brininess. Someone mentioned brininess. I'm getting a drying, briny, salty flavor on my lips right now. It is a good rum. It is definitely a good combination. I haven't had this rum in months. But definitely happy to revisit it once again. Getting more briny, more nutty, more cocoa. It's evolving. Like every sip, like this is my third or fourth sip now, and I'm getting something new every time. Wow. So let's not belabor the point. Is it a must try, must buy a bottle, you know, enjoy it, or must have? Had so many rums. This is definitely a must buy. Must buy without a doubt. Really good. I definitely, like, just in one sip I've had like the rum evolve so much. You know, no water added, no ice added, nothing like that. You know, I'm pretty sure that you get some different. I'm getting like a really nice chocolate note, not like a bitter chocolate note, but I'll see like 40% chocolate lingering on the finish. I'm like, it's just sitting on my palate. That's really delicious. So man, like this is $100 bottle, right? $100. Some place you get like $97 or whatever, some place a little higher. But thinking about just what cocktail this is shining, I think about a rum old fashioned. It has those bitter chocolate notes that are really good. A lot of chocolate bitters on there. Oh man, it's good. Like Manhattan, anything that lends to chocolate flavor, the rum is already providing that and already lingering there. So definitely I would do like cocktails that aren't very heavy in the additions. I would use this for, but definitely, man, this is some good stuff. Alright guys, short, quick, to the point, great rum. Thanks to Fat Rum Pirate for helping me out, because I don't know what was going on with my nose when I just started this video. It just wasn't there. But happy to have reviewed this rum. Definitely this it is worth $100. I don't think what his name is. So John Gola, he said on one of his reviews that his wife had bought him the bottle and he wasn't that impressed with it. I could understand, like, at $100, John is one of those guys that tried so many unique rums and, you know, some very odd rums and all that kind of stuff, and he's into, which I'm pretty sure he said he was not impressed, but I'm surprised because this is right up John's alley. John loves those more column based rums, and this to me adds just enough blend of column and pot. That's really a good buy. John, let's talk about it. Why wasn't this your favorite for $100 bottle? Alright, ready, set, rum. Taking around the world, actually taking it to St. Lucia, one rum at a time. More St. Lucia rums to come. Cheers.